Uzi and Mr. Bryant's idea that, as y'all say, she came up and inserted herself into.
So, Mr. Bryant, are you gonna find another page and join Manny in the panel, and he drop us in the pit bull, Mr. Bryant?
The man literally already said he would be willing to speak to Manny. He just said it in the fucking comments.
That's not what I said. I said that he be coming
Why are
up.
you
He
asking
hasn't got
the
up here
same
yet.
fucking
He hasn't, because he
question?
hasn't got his.
Nobody has to
Please
move
don't
when
make me
you
go off
say
on you, nigga.
move.
Please don't let me
Manny, when
drive
you
that,
ready for
nigga.
him to, when
Because
you
I want
ready for
Manny to
him,
get the
send for
interview,
him, okay,
please.
Manny? Because he's already said that he's willing to
He
do
don't know
it
how to press
with
the
you.
gas button.
So therefore, Manny, when you're ready to have the conversation with Mr. Bryant, you will get that conversation because he's acknowledged it.
Okay, can we get a limo for him, please? Can we get a limo for him,
Are
please?
you gonna give him
He doesn't have limo
advertising
access. He
royalty?
has to come to the
Okay,
valet and we'll let him in.
got you. He has to come to the valet and we will let him in. He does not have limo access. Okay.
That man can go make another page if he wants to. I ain't got to give him shit.
So would y'all be making an official?
Whoever said for me to give him one of my pages, bitch, you give him one of yours. You want to hear it so bad. The fuck?
So would y'all Poozy be making an official page for you and his new show?
If that's what he want to do, yeah.
We'll drop that answer to your question you asked earlier.
Okay.
Again, me and my co-host have not been able to speak on anything further in the show after last night and this morning's behavior. So when we talk about it and we decide to bring it to y'all, we will let y'all know whether there is still a show or not. But we're not gonna do it on y'all's time.
So has he pressed
Got
the
you.
button yet, Manny?
He just told
This is the
Susie not
part
to
that I'm.
speak for him.
Oh,
Got you.
clock it, Mr.
Okay.
Bryant. Clock it, Mr. Bryant. So y'all do what y'all supposed to do and get Manny in the questions. Y'all know how it's done. Send the questions in to Manny so your question is not missed. We're getting the Manny
So
Why Manny
involved.
can't be capable of asking his own questions? Why do you
so T Money says, so if all this wasn't for content, what was it for?
He already said that he was going to be coming to Murphy TikTok and that he was going to put it all the floor on Murphy Talk so that he can launch his podcast. And also, one of the people from FOE stated that he had already wanted a podcast and he wanted to co-host with her. And he was being Mr. Nasty with her, and he still offered to buy her coffee to this day. It don't matter who he talked to, he gonna always offer to buy her coffee. So he been wanting to do this, and he wanted a co-host that'd be nasty with him. Sorry, my baby talking. He wanted a co-host that was gonna be real nasty with him. That's what he said.
So T, it sounds like he didn't think that those ladies are the raggedy bitches, or what's the word that was used? T.
Basic bottom of the
Okay, so
barrel.
they are really not the basic bottom of the barrel. He wanted a basic bottom of the barrel to be nasty with him on his live.
Yes, and he found
Got
it.
it. Okay.
And just for note, when Lil Touch, he was on Lil Touch live, he was looking real hard at Lil Touch. He said, ooh, when she got up, right in front of Poosie face. But I'm a mute.
Oh wow.
T was able to see exactly where Mr. Bryant's eyes was while Little Touch was moving. Yeah, believe T. She knows everything. She knows
Mr.
exactly what
Bryant,
that man was looking at.
Mr. Bryant, your box is
He was
ready.
looking at that A.
Now, let the records reflect that this green screen says Mr. Bryant. It says Mr. Bryant meets Poozy. And this is going to be his experience of meeting Poozy. So shut the fuck up.
I thought that it was a vet show.
You think a lot, motherfucker. That's your problem.
I mean, that's
You
what you said
overthink
it
too much.
was. That's what you
You
said it
think too.
was.
You think too much. You didn't
So
even
is it
give
an
me time
experience of
to.
you, or is
You didn't
is you
even give
guys
me time
vetting
to
it?
elaborate before you attacked me.
They actually did.
No, you didn't.
Manny, did she not
No.
elaborate on your panel and said that
No,
it was
I'm
a
talking
vetting
about
show?
on Breaking platform when it
Okay, I'm
was
not talking about
presented.
Breaking platform. You elaborated here.
See, you know how you think. That's why girl,
But
you
she
Manny, didn't she say it
elaborated
was a vetting
there.
show?
But she did elaborate there too, T. She said it was a vetting show on Breakings Live. Yes, she
I
did.
gave
Because
it
I
in
was
a
at the
nutshell because I
comments.
was instantly
You still
attacked.
said it. You still said it.
And I gave it in the shortest form possible because I was instantly a fucking attacked by somebody who wasn't even offered an opinion of what the hell I was presenting.
Saying I know you fucking lying is not an attack. I'm sorry.
Yes, the fuck it was to me. And you don't get to tell me how I feel attacked, especially when it
You're
comes down
absolutely
to
correct.
you.
You're absolutely correct.
Especially when it comes down to you.
But to be fair,
Especially had T stayed on mute and not said anything and allowed me and Braid to have the conversation, I wouldn't have never felt attacked.
Poozy, you know that she attacks you because
It
of
doesn't
y'all
matter. I don't have
history.
to sit up here and
Why
keep
would
taking
you
her
go up
fucking
in a
bullying.
panel? Why would you go up
I
in a
don't have
panel
to
and
take
do
her
that
bullying
and
and I don't
knowing
have
that
to
it's
run because she's
likely?
present.
Okay,
I don't
then
have to
well,
run because she's
just keep getting
present. I don't have
attacked.
to not engage
Just
with
keep
Braid
getting
because
attacked.
she's present.
Just keep getting attacked. Thank y'all for the gifts.
And,
Thank
and
you.
guess what the results of being attacked on social media is? So you keep encouraging her to attack me. Keep it up, Drop. You're doing wonderful. Until you keep doing it.
I
But I'm
didn't
not gonna run
encourage
from people's
her. I
platform
didn't
because she's
encourage
present.
her. I didn't encourage her to attack you. That's not what happened. I said
No,
you're an adult.
you said that she's gonna continue to do it.
And if you're choosing to go in the space where she is,
So
you know what
therefore, if
happens. You're
she's
making
gonna
an
continue
adult
to do it, then she's
decision.
gonna suffer the consequences of continuing to do it until she learns to stop.
But I
Manny,
know
And
the
if
could you
she
ask
don't
a
want to
consequences. Hold
stop,
on
question
then
one
let her
second,
keep
for me
Hippie.
for
doing it.
the
I
about
know
the
what the.
show?
Hold on one second, Hippie. I know the
Okay,
results
drop.
of. Thank you. I'm gonna be real
No,
quick.
you don't know the results. You
I
don't
know
know
the
what actions I'm
results.
willing to take
The
to somebody
results are
that's
getting
bullying me. You don't know the results of me being
Posey.
bullied because you ain't never seen
The
a me response
results.
to somebody
The
bullying me.
results
You
are
don't
getting
know how I'm
slapped the
going to handle
fuck in
this
your
situation if
face.
she continues to bully
That's
me.
the
You
results
don't
of being
know.
attacked
And this
on
would be a
Messy
good
Talk
time for
is
you
being
to
slapped.
exit yourself out of this because
The
you don't know how I
results
respond
are
to people
being
bullying me.
slapped.
You do not
You
have the
know you
slightest.
don't respond. You don't respond. Because people slap the fuck out of you and you do nothing. So you don't respond.
You damn right. You damn right. Because I take a lot of shit into consideration before I make a move.
May I
Okay,
also add
me
that
ask
this
a
young lady
question.
threatened wait a minute, may I also add that this young lady threatened to whoop my ass when I went to Atlanta or I better not show up at Nitra party and I went to both and she was
Have I
nowhere to be
seen your
found.
little ass
Not
face
only
to face yet? Have
excuse
I
me,
seen you face to
excuse
face
me,
yet? Don't talk
excuse
about what
me,
ain't happened yet.
excuse
Don't
me,
talk about what
excuse
ain't
me.
happened yet because I
Let me
ain't
know
seen
when I finish, please.
you
Now,
damn
Okay,
sure ain't
let's
seen
no,
your
not
ass
promote.
Manny,
see
can
each
I
other
Let's
please
face to
not.
finish?
face.
Okay, T. Let's not go down
You
that
let her say all
This
lane.
of that
Let's
ball
stuff
in
so
my
I should be
court.
let's.
able to say my part.
Okay, so let's not go down that lane, T.
No, can
Of
you let her say all that stuff so I should be able to say my
wait,
part?
what? I didn't see. I didn't. Okay, so I did go to the bathroom just a second ago. I might have missed some
Okay, I was
things.
attacking and bullying her, so I wanted to respond to what was stated to me.
Oh my
Doing it.
god,
Keep adding to the
You.
paper trail.
T.
I
I
need
Keep
to
just
adding to
don't
the
remind
want
her
paper
to.
not
trail.
muting her when she's saying
I
certain
just don't want
things.
to promote the violence with you trying to remind her of what she threatened you with. That's all I'm
Well, if
saying.
somebody is saying that I'm bullying them, yet they threatened to fight me in 2 states,
I
told me I
threatened to
better
rip
not
your
show up
hair
to
out
these two.
piece by
Excuse
piece.
me,
But it
can I
ain't
please
happened yet
finish? Can
because
I
we ain't
please
seen each
finish?
other yet.
See, Manny? You see, Manny? Y'all allowing her to say it, but I can't say what occurred.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the lady said if I was to go to the location that I went to in March or to Nitra's party, that she would make sure she got me and I better not show up at neither place. And I showed up at both. Not only did I show up at both, I went live during the time that I was there, but nothing happened. Then she also threatened to unalive me on Brave King's Live. I'm still waiting. I'm not scared of no bitch.
And I ain't scared of you neither. Boy, the day we see each other
Well,
face to
Manny,
face gonna be a
I do
beautiful
have
sight to
real
see.
questions about this show, but I wanted to see if I could ask them through you because it seems like our witness is a little hostile right now.
Go ahead,
A
hippie. I'm sure.
witness? When the fuck this became a court case?
Oh
Well,
Lord. Go ahead,
okay.
hippie. I'm sure she will hear them the first go around, but do take them one at a time.
Okay, we will definitely, Manny, because well, I'm gonna slow down. Well, Manny, what we wanted to know is, she said this would be getting to know you experience. Were they gonna go on dates and record it?
This
For
is
who's
why vetting needs to be understood. This is
No,
why vetting needs to be understood.
I'm sorry, Manny. That was a yes or no question,
They're in
buddy. Can you
different
ask team
states.
director
They're in
to answer
different
Oh,
this
states,
question?
well,
hippie. They're
put
in different
what?
states.
Okay, so hippie,
Correct, but she did.
hold
Both.
on, hippie,
Okay, I'm sorry,
hold
Manny.
on, hippie. So I do understand you may want yes or no's, but I'm more, free spirit, so I allow you to go in any direction you choose to go. So we will allow Poozy to get her complete thought out. Poozy, dating, dates.
It's a vetting process show. I can't unveil what I don't fucking know. I don't dig that deep into the future because I could die tonight.
What the fuck they gotta do with if y'all gonna go on a virtual date? What the fuck it gotta do
Motherfucker,
with
I
if
don't
you
know if
gonna
I'm
go?
gonna be
What is
living
she
after
talking?
tonight. How the fuck I'm gonna know if
Maybe
we
you.
gonna ever go on a damn date or anything?
Next question, hippie.
Okay.
Well, why
Wait,
plan
all
the
day I'm
show?
trying to be
Why plan the
serious.
show if you don't know if you're gonna be
Damn.
alive tomorrow? Why
No
plan the
drop.
show
I
if you
do
don't?
want
Drop
to.
What the
Queen,
fuck is wrong with
allow
her?
this young lady to answer these questions without a yes or no. Let her speak freely.
Right,
Go
and
ahead, hippie.
I did
Next
want to clarify,
question.
drop. The other day they were saying that they are in different states, but he was saying that he knows people in Louisiana, and also she was saying she had family in California. So I wasn't sure if they was gonna meet each other in person. That's why I asked it that way. Okay. The next question about this show is: you said it's a vetting process. Are these gonna be like 30-minute episodes or an hour, or how are you gonna do it?
When it happened, you'll find out.
Okay, and then the next question that we the people had was, are you going to go over to YouTube like my dear friend Manny, or are you going to do these on live on TikTok since that's where y'all are big right now?
When it happens, you'll find out.
Okay, so our next question was, who made this backdrop that we're looking at?
We made it.
Okay, so the people were saying that Kev the comic makes ones that are more realistic. Would you be willing to work with him?
No.
Okay. Also, Frankie downstairs says she would be willing to manage you all if y'all had y'all coin right. Would you be willing to work with Frankie for that?
No.
Okay. And then earlier, when you said that some of us were slow, I don't know who you were talking about, but you said some of us were slow. In that conversation, you said Braid was the producer. Did Braid actually agree to produce this show?
I said I want to speak to a person, to a producer.
Right. And when I said
You
who is this
misquoted me
producer,
with
you
your
said it was
question.
Braid.
You misquoted me with your question. You need to re-ask that question.
No, no. When I dropped down, you said that we all slow and we should have got the context because the producer you was talking about was Braid. That's what you said, sister.
So what is your question?
Did Braid agree to produce this show?
X-Braid.
That sounds like a no. Okay, I think that we the people, we want to know questions about the show. It seems like there's no answers for the show. There's no promotion for
I
the
can
show.
answer
So this
Hippie.
feels like a bit of a stunt, Manny. What do you think?
I can answer Hippie.
Okay, go ahead.
So when the person came up into Braid's panel and said, Braid, check your messages, when he allowed her to put it on the backdrop, she then elaborated with no interruption that it was a show for vetting and that she wanted Braid to be a part of the show and she wanted him to come on the show and help and assist. And Braid did not respond and he actually chuckled. So there you go.
He thought it was funny, like a funny little tidbit, I guess you could say.
Hippie, the
So you're
lady
saying
just
that Bray
told
said that he
you.
would never do it?
No, she
I
said
said
that
he
he
did
like
not
giggled,
respond and he actually chuckled.
chuckled. Sorry, T, I didn't mean to misquote
The
you.
To the
lady
best
just
of my
told you she ain't
recollection,
gonna be here tomorrow. That's what she
the
just
best
told
of my
us. It won't be no
recollection,
show.
you know what? From what I heard with with the response that Bray gave me was sure Poozy, and then I said, and we even want to bring Trina in.
Hmm?
Bring Trina in to do what?
TikTok gotta tell you, you
Oh
said
my
you posted it. Do
lord.
you hear Braid saying sure? I thought he
y'all
wanted
did
Braid to
say y'all want to see Trina dating and getting out there. Y'all did say that. That was some recent sentiments I was hearing. that
Trina was
y'all
being
wanted to
brought in
see?
to do questions and
Oh,
answering, and Braid King as well. Their
oh.
their 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 request to be involved in the show was to be a part of the panel.
Someone in the comments said Bray King said he would never work with her again.
Well, no, we know he changed his mind about that. We know he changed his mind about that.
And
Um,
that's why I would say ask Braid any of the questions that he
I
would
think
do
we should
with
share the live to
anybody.
Bray to see if he will go ahead and do it.
I wish that people would just use their actual pictures when they make these backdrops because we be getting
Well, sometimes we wish y'all didn't put
use their likeness.
y'all.
I mean, at least use a
Some of us
real
wish that you wouldn't
likeness.
put your AI
It
face on a
really,
skinny body, but you still do it.
baby, that ain't think about it. That ain't touched at all. That picture ain't touched, baby. That picture ain't touched.
Well, Drop, she said
Mama,
you looking good in
Ooh.
that picture.
thank you. That picture
Mm.
ain't touched at all, baby. That's 50.
Yeah, some of us are guilty of
At
that
the
one
end
now, I
of the
will
day,
say.
if I created
Ooh.
things to everybody's liking, then I wouldn't be me. I would be you.
Okay,
I
Manny,
didn't
can we
say
also
created to
ask
your
while we're
likeness.
here?
I didn't
Yeah,
say
Drop, we
created
know
to my
that you're beautiful,
likeness.
Drop. I'm
No,
sorry, I got
no,
to
no,
ask
no.
this question. You're still
Created
beautiful,
to
Drop.
your likeness, not my liking, but your actual likeness. That don't look shit
I
like
don't
you or
have to do
him.
nothing the way that you want me to do it. I'm not
Mm.
you. If you want a backdrop more realistic with Poozy and Mr. Brian name on it, then you create it.
We did
Don't tell
offer
me what the fuck to
we
do.
did offer Kev the comic as an alternative for the backdrop, and you
And I
said no.
said no.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to clarify for the audience. But also, Poozy, we were
Oh
wondering
my God.
downstairs. This is Messy Talks. Why is it you believe that Mr. Brian is going to be given white glove treatment over here?
You know what's funny? I remember a
What?
couple months ago when Manny took the messy part off the newsroom, but you bitches couldn't let it go.
I don't know who the bitches were, but the
All the
question is
Oh.
bitches that still
specifically to
calling this
you.
the messy newsroom and saying that
No,
Manny is a
it's
part of
Manny's
Messy
newsroom,
Talk.
but this
I
is
remember
Messy
Manny
Talk.
giving
So we're wondering why you
I
believe that
remember
he's going to
Manny
be treated
giving
with
his
white
own
glove service.
disclaimer of how he rebranded his show, but some of y'all
He
couldn't
did.
let it go.
No,
That is
I'm totally
true.
happy
That
with
is
whatever
true.
Manny wants to do, and
That
I
is
love him
true.
down, and I support him all the time, probably a bit more than you. But the question to you is, why do you believe he's going to be treated? Mr. Bryan's going to be treated with white glove service over here.
What makes you think I believe that? Why are you thinking for my thoughts?
Well, based on your actions
Well,
earlier
no,
in the
Mr.
newsroom.
Mr. Bryant hasn't been treated with white gloves of any sort,
No, but
because
Manny,
we
I'm
do
sorry,
know
Manny.
Mr. Bryant's history.
We said that's what
So,
Poozy wanted because you remember Manny earlier. She was telling you you got to say things a certain way. Don't try to offend
well,
him
you
at the
know
beginning
that
of the
is
panel.
Poozy's MO. So if you're not used to Poozy and her bringing her friends around, this is normal. I've seen this before.
Do y'all
Manny,
see
when I
him in the
conducted
So the
the
box
question
interview
is,
yet?
with
why
you,
does she
Why
think
he
this?
ain't came in the box yet?
Manny, when I conducted my interview with you, weren't you under the impression that it was going to be messy because during the interview you stated I thought it was going to be messier than this, and I stated I don't do messy interviews.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. But so yeah, so with this being said,
Why he not in the
Mr.
box
Bri-
yet, Manny? He
well,
don't know how to
Mr.
push the
Bryant,
button?
So now
Mr.
you
Bryant,
want Manny to think for Mr. Bryant.
well, hold on, let me just put this out here
Don't fall for the
again.
trick bag.
Well, no, let me just put this out here. Mr. Bryant, we are not new to him. Now, granted, he has not been in a lot of things, but the things that he have been in have stirred up the attention of the people. So collectively, I think we do at this point have somewhat of an understanding of who Mr. Bryant is as we continue to see him more and more. I do think that you are bringing him into even more spotlight. Like this last saga he went through with those ladies and him being and running the Players Club, that was a lot. That was a lot of exposure. Didn't know he was the gentleman of the day and night. Now with you, Poozy, latching on gives it even more attention, and now we're here. So, being that you normally do exactly what you're doing, um, it's almost like a rebranding. We've seen this before when we see the court show. The court show was able to successfully
I'm not
rebrand.
giving a Poozieville, Manny.
Well, no, I know you're not, but it's
This
still the
is an
same.
extension to work with a co-host. This will be my first time working with a co-host, but I'm not giving up my Poozieville.
Well, yeah, I know you're not. Just like the courtroom, the difference was you just helped people see a different side of someone. That is what I'm speaking to.
He agreed to allowing people to see a different side of him by way
And
of me,
even though he
by way of
agreed,
him meeting me.
that is naturally who you are because it's not our first time seeing you defend a person and who they are.
Right. I get to know people for who they are with the them that they present to me. I don't go off of everybody's everything. That's why I actually have more friends that I've made on TikTok than I have enemies.
Yes, and that goes to the sentiments of who would be the better person to do this show with Mr. Bryant, which would be you.
Wait, Manny.
I do feel like there are other people capable of doing this, but I do appreciate him initiating me as the person.
Well, I do think it take a level of chemistry. Y'all already have that.
Yeah, Manny. Is that true? That statement that
Correct.
Pooh just made?
What was the statement?
She's made more friends on TikTok than enemies. Every time she has a friend, they fall out, right?
Absolutely not, because one thing you haven't ever seen before this T Money situation, you've never seen me actually fall out with anybody. And due to the fact that you all don't know my call log, my text history, y'all will never know who my friends are unless we decide to let y'all know. And we're not going to go through this because me and my friends don't have to prove shit to none of y'all.
What about Bray and the entire cast? Weren't you friends with them?
What do you consider a friend?
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. What do you consider a friend?
No, you asked the question. You said, weren't we friends? So what is your definition of friends?
I need to know your definition of friends to understand why you don't think y'all were.
What is your definition of friends when you applied that question to me?
What is your definition of friends when you say you have more friends than enemies on this app? We need to understand that to be able to answer the question correctly.
No, you need to tell me what your assumption of friend is when you gave me that statement to
Now
answer.
we're going from definition to assumption. We need to know what your assumption of friend is because you said that you made more friends than enemies on this
I
app.
didn't
So we
got.
need to understand that. We need to
You
understand your
stated
thought
that I have
process.
fell out with
Then you
more
say we're not in your
friends.
mind. We can't think for you, right? That's what you said, friend.
You stated that I have fell out with more friends.
Correct.
So call them out.
I
Since I've
did.
been on this app
And you said, what
January
is my
1st,
definition of friend?
since
So
I
that
have
made me
been on
think.
this app, January 2022, how many friends have you seen me fall out with, hippie?
Um, 8.
Damn. I mean, oh my
Name
bad.
those name those 8 people.
Well, I did say Braid and your entire cast. We
Yeah, that's a lot, Poozy, but I do understand that your definition may be different than his. So you're giving him the upper hand by
And
allowing him.
just two of the 8, Manny. I'm sorry, there may be a delay. Just two
Oh,
of the 8.
just
I
two of
seen
that.
no, let's say 3. I seen in the comments. I've seen Breaking, I've seen Jackie, and I saw Boo. Out of those 3 people, you all literally just heard me ask Brazy to check his text messages, and you all seen Miss Jackie on my platform yesterday. So what friend? Out of those 3 people, which one did I fall out with, and we are no longer friends?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and that's just 3. And y'all said Diamond. Me and Diamond were never friends ever. Diamond doesn't have friends on TikTok. Who else? Kia. Yeah, me and Kia fell out. Yes, I
So
did
two.
consider Kia a friend.
So two.
Aries was not my friend.
So Bree wasn't your friend?
I'm trying to catch these comments. No, Bree was not my friend.
Oh, Jesus.
Baby, they throwing names out.
Erica was not my friend. Mimi was not my friend. Nina was not my friend. For the haters, was definitely my friend. Was definitely my friend.
But y'all still cool, right?
I can't trust her after she tried to buy my name. That's what destroyed our friendship. There's no takebacks on that.
Okay, so 3. So we working our way up. So we do have a fax. Are you still giving your kidney?
Yes.
So we're at 3, y'all. It's not 8, but we're at 3.
Drag Queen was not my friend. Boo Diddum was my friend. I've already said that one. Me and Jay Trent, they never fall out. Realist was my friend. Y'all didn't mention her, but see, y'all didn't know that we were
Oh,
friends.
4. Oh my
Q
God.
was never my friend.
So we halfway, Poozy.
Let's get to the 8 that Hippie couldn't name. We'll do his job for him.
Damn. 4? I don't really want to hear no more names. I'm sad.
Let us say my name in the comments.
Yeah, they said Asia Baby, but we wasn't friends. Friendship for me extends outside of the app. If we're just TikToking together, you're not my friend, and I'm not your friend.
Well, she stated, now that was her words, but she stated that,
and for the hater said we were never friends, but for my birthday, August 16th, 2022, my request was for the community that we were with to get in touch with her so she could be a part of my birthday celebration. So I did consider her a friend back in August of 2022.
Well,
it was
hey,
up until
Pussy, you owe me an apology then, because I only came off of mute because I thought we was friends.
But we've never did anything outside the app, Asia. I can't even tell you.
I'm just playing, but you know I used to be mute and I never used to talk to nobody, and I only came off of mute for you.
But if we had an extension,
way to burst my bubble, Pussy.
Outside of TikTok, then who's
are
to
we
say?
at 5 or no? So are we at 5 or no? Maybe.
I'm gonna have to take Queen Drew aside and put my name on the list.
So we at 5,
and I don't have to love you to call you my friend. Love is an action.
But y'all cool.
I know, Pussy, we cool.
Okay.
My mentor, and I didn't know that because she didn't discuss that with me. So I was